I was ready to give up. So there I am, standing in my office preparing to shoot a video. And I'm feeling anxious about what I'm going to record. The voices in my head, they start speaking out to tell me that I'm a fraud. You can't do this. You'll screw it up anyway, so why even try? And I start thinking that I'll probably just end up looking crazy and draw negative criticism. And what if I turn some people off? What if I lose some followers? Or even worse, what if I lose some friends? I fear the rejection and negative feedback that I'll get. I'm paralyzed, feeling trapped by my childhood insecurities, feeling like an imposter, wondering why anyone should listen to me. I'd turn on my video camera and I'd get so nervous that I'd lose confidence in myself, and I couldn't even remember or think of what to say, even if I was reading a script. I started to worry that I'm losing credibility. Nobody's going to want to listen to me. And this was causing me to achieve at a level far below what I know I'm truly capable of. I can feel the potential inside of me, just waiting to be released. I know it's there, and I've tried everything to release this potential, but I just can't seem to overcome whatever it is that's holding me back. So here I am, stuck, regretting that I'm not living the life that I know I could be. And if I don't get moving soon, then I'll have to abandon my dream and get a real job. Have you ever looked back at your life and felt disappointed in yourself, knowing that you had the potential to accomplish so much more? Yeah, I was ready to give up, but I knew I couldn't. And that's when I realized that I need help and guidance. I need someone who went through what I was going through and successfully transformed their life. I need someone with a proven process that will help me to transform my life. Hi, I'm Jeff Broomfield, and I help people completely transform their lives in just one session. So, realizing that I needed help, I hired a hypnotist to help me to reprogram my mind and create an instant transformation for me. It was such an amazing experience. She took me deep into trance and summoned my higher self and started to ask it questions. And to my surprise, it answered back. And my critical mind was just watching the session unfold. The hypnotist asked my higher self why I was stuck like this, and they said it really wasn't my fault. I was raised by parents who told me my whole life that I wasn't good enough. And the negative thoughts in my head were programmed by my parents, and they were just projecting their limitations of beliefs onto me. So she asked my subconscious to clear out all those negative beliefs and limiting decisions, and so my higher self took me through a process that I now call an emotional detox. And that's when I realized that the negative beliefs that I held were not my own, and I could just let them go. I let all the negativity go in just one session without having to talk about my problems or even figure out the root cause. I just let it all go, and it was gone, and I got to keep the learnings. So then I learned that my happiness and love was actually taken from me. I was led to believe that my emotional control was outside of me, and so I needed to seek validation and approval from outside sources. Again, they told me it was my parents who taught me that I was in control of their emotions, and if I behaved, then they would be happy. If I acted up, then they would be angry. If I did well in school, they'd be proud, but if I didn't, they'd be disappointed. They taught me that my behavior dictated their emotional state, and the evidence was there to support it. And since I was in control of their mental states, then by osmosis, I learned that others controlled my states. So in order to be happy, I had to satisfy an almost impossible set of criteria that required me to control other people's emotional state so that they would give me the approval that I needed in order to feel happy. I became a people pleaser, but most of those pleased people didn't reciprocate. And so I didn't always get the validation and approval that I needed so that I could be happy. And when it came to love, well, people just weren't doing the things that I needed in order for me to feel loved. And that's when I was taken in my light and shown that love is a vibration. Love is an inside job, and we don't need to do anything to deserve it because we are, at our very core, we are a being of love and light. And I found out that day that we just stand in our vibration of love, and then we radiate love into the world. I had love totally wrong. It's not something that you do to others. Love is a vibration, an emotional state. We don't sad or happy other people. We're happy, and then we share that happiness with others. We laugh, and then they laugh too. When we love ourselves, then we can share that love with others. And just like we can't get someone laughing when we're sad ourselves, we can't make others feel loved when we don't love ourselves. So love is an inside job, and we radiate love into the world. And the approval and a validation that I was looking for, well, I found out that that is an inside job as well. With all the negativity erased, with the emotional detox, then I had lots of room for this newfound self-love. Once you find it inside, there's no going back to the old ways. And this is the mistake that most other solutions make. They clear out the negativity and they leave the empty space, and over time, the negativity can creep back in. So backfilling the space you create when you get rid of the negative will keep you filled up so that the negative can't get back in. There's no shadow where there's light. And if you try to love yourself without clearing the negativity out, then there's just no room for love. One of the toughest things that I learned about myself is that all my relationships are a reflection of the relationship that I have with my inner self. Each person that I had an issue with represented a part of me that suffered some unresolved trauma. And this is what they call shadow work. And normally, what takes years of introspection was completed for me in minutes. So I let go of all those old beliefs, the negative thoughts and images were gone, and they were replaced with empowering thoughts and images. The hypnotist asked my higher self a lot of questions, including, why am I here? What is my true purpose, and what is my mission? And I learned that if we're not serving our own mission, then we're serving someone else's mission. And when we're not serving our mission, we're out of alignment with our inner being, and that's when we become sick and tired. Life just loses its meaning for us. And ever since that day, I've had the confidence that I needed to put myself out there and attract others so that I can serve my mission to create world peace, one soul at a time. And so now I help people transform their lives in just one session, shaving years off their self-development journey using the 4-step quantum hypnosis transformation fast track. Flip the switch and you'll awaken after just one session as a whole new person, completely transformed, feeling good about yourself, feeling lighter, your thoughts as clear as your future. And since you're still listening to this, then you're ready to transform your life, to level up your self-development, and start living up to your full potential. You are ready, aren't you? So click on the Get Started Now button and take the next step on your journey. This is a process that begins with you. And so you'll find out about booking your free strategy session where we'll talk about your goals, what you're trying to accomplish, and we'll get your questions answered. And if I think that quantum hypnosis transformation fast track can help you out, then I'll let you know that. And if you're still trying to do it yourself, then there's also lots of self-help videos throughout this website designed just for you. You'll find even more free videos on my YouTube channel. And so when you're tired of getting nowhere and you're ready for help, click on the Getting Started Now button and find out more about your free strategy session. So thanks for tuning in. Stay awesome and have a good one.